Hi everyone, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina, and today's pick a card is channeled messages from your future spouse. So I'll tap in to your future spouse's higher selves and get a message from them. Before I get started, I always send out some healing. Take a deep breath with me. All right. Pile 1, intuition. Pile 2, prosperity. Pile 3, power. Take a moment, pick the pile you are most drawn to, and we'll see what your future spouse's higher self would like to tell you at this time. All right, pile 1. If you chose intuition, which is the high priestess, then this one's going to be your reading, but we're going to put this aside for now. We're going to get the tarot so I can tap into your person's higher self. So let's get those first. 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, the Emperor, Queen of Cups, 3 of Wands. All right. Here we go. Hang on. I know you're impatient. I know you're getting restless. I know you're wondering if I'm ever going to come. Just give it some time. I'm here in your energy. I'm watching you. I am waiting for the right opportunity. I have some lessons to learn myself. You had a few lessons to learn, but I'm coming. I will be there soon. Don't you worry. You don't have to wait for long. I can see that you're really starting to get frustrated. The thing is, you have something to do. You still have something to accomplish. Once that's accomplished, then we can be together. And when we come together, it is going to fulfill your life in such a way that you never thought possible. You're going to think that you could never feel love again the way that I'm going to make you feel loved. I'm going to love you. I'm going to cherish you. I'm going to adore you. I'm going to protect you and support you. I'll be your best friend. We will have such an amazing life together. So just hang in there. Use your intuition. Figure out what this is that you need to accomplish before I can come in. I can't share that with you. This is your journey. You need to figure it out. But I am here and I am ready. So step into your power. Accomplish the thing that you need to accomplish. You know what it is. You know deep down. If you look, you'll know what it is. Be that Emperor. Be that Alpha energy. You're strong, you're courageous, and you're brave. You are so much stronger than you realize, than you think that you are. Look how far you've come. You really have accomplished a lot in this lifetime. Keep going. You will be rewarded. All right. So I kind of pulled back here. So I kind of wasn't present for most of that. So I don't know exactly what was said. Sometimes I can hear, sometimes when I channel, I call them forth and they speak through me, and I'm very well aware of everything they say. And sometimes I'm like, I kind of zone out. Like I tune them out. So I'm not sure exactly what was said. But from these cards, I can kind of tell. 10 of Pentacles, that's the best card in the deck. So that tells me that this is a very long-term relationship. It will be a successful relationship. You will have prosperity. You will have abundance. You will have an abundance of love. Okay, so this is going to be a really good relationship for you. Now, Four of Cups, that kind of tells me that you might be bored at this time, waiting for your person to come. You might be trying to manifest them in. But sometimes, you know, boredom comes from our own inaction, right? We create our reality. So if you don't want to be bored, then do something about it. The Emperor. So I don't know whether your person's an Emperor or you're an Emperor, but that's a good energy to have. That's a very attractive energy. That's a boss. That's someone who can accomplish things that they need to accomplish. You have the Queen of Cups, which is someone who is very loving, very generous, very giving. You know, and Three of Wands tells me you're still waiting for your person. Okay. So let's pull this in. So now we have the High Priestess. So now we have the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. Two figures who are, or two personalities who are very intuitive. So either A, you have psychic abilities. B, you don't know that you have psychic abilities. We all have psychic abilities, so you do have them, but you have them, you know them, and you work with them, or you have them and you're not really aware of it. You just have really good intuition. Either way, there's they're telling you to use your intuition to figure out who your person is, maybe. Not sure. Or to listen to your intuition to see where your angels and your guides want you to go. And by angels and guides, it's really your higher self. But anyway, that's like a whole nother explanation that I don't want to get into right now. I use angels and guides because it's just easier. And, you know, my channel's called Heaven, Healing, and Tarot. So what do you associate with heaven? You associate God and the angels. So it's just easier for me to say your angels and guides, but really it's your own higher self. It's your own soul. All right, so trust your guidance. They never steer you wrong. And your last card is Destiny. So look at that. That's beautiful. This person's going to be part of your destiny. That means you're meant to be together. That means you will eventually find each other. So hang in there. You know, it seems like luck is on your side. Keep doing what you're doing, or improve upon what you need to improve upon. But be the best person you could possibly be, and I think you're going to find your person. Change directions with ease. This is a time for change, shape-shifting, or your soul's evolution. It's time to reconsider what you are wanting. You may be in for a surprise. All right, so change direction makes me think that you need to change direction. Whatever you're doing, there needs to be a change. Three of Wands, like waiting for your ships to come in, right? And instead of waiting, let's take some action. So I think there's some action that you need to take in order to find your person. So what is it that you feel like you need to do, but you haven't done it yet? You might not be comfortable doing it, or you don't like change, but there's something that I think you know that you need to change, but you haven't done it yet. If making the change, if you knew that making the change would bring about the love of your life, would that motivate you to make the change? Would that light a fire under your butt? Well, I'm striking the match. Here we go. Because making a change is going to bring in your person. Relationship dynamics. So, that's a change in a relationship. Can you be going from single to in a relationship, to being a partner? Maybe. Is that a person that you know that's a friend turn into something more and you become in a relationship? maybe. I don't know, but that's some kind of a change in a relationship. So again, it's about a change. Some kind of change has to happen. I'm even getting, if you're not working, get a job, because that's change. That might bring in your person. I'm feeling like there's a change that really needs to happen. So, you take it for how it resonates, but that's what I'm getting. Solitude. Alone, but not lonely. I think this is you. I think you are alone, but you're not lonely. I feel like you want somebody in your life. but you're happy with your life. I think you enjoy what you do. Maybe you really like your career. Maybe you really like hanging out with your friends. But you are missing something. There is a missing puzzle piece here. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this reading, right? You want to know who your future spouse is. So you want a future spouse. You want that relationship dynamic. So I know that you're not sad or lonely. You might be a little bored. And if you're bored, it's time for a change. And I think your person's going to come in. And I think they're going to allow you to be you. I think they're going to allow you to keep your independence. I don't think you have to worry about losing independence or becoming codependent on someone. I think they're going to work with you. It's always tea time. See, this tells me that you're bored. Repetition, right? Endless moments. Having, it's like the Groundhog's Day card where, it just the same day happens over and over again. It tells me it's time for a change. It tells me you're bored. It tells me things need to change in order to really shift your life. And you're good enough. So if you're feeling unworthy, or if you're feeling you're not good enough, this card is to tell you, stop thinking like that. You're being foolish. You are good enough. So maybe you haven't applied for that job because you think that you don't have the skills. Stop thinking that way. Start thinking that as long as you're trained, you can do anything. You're amazing. You're smart. You can handle that job. Start believing that you're amazing. Start believing that you are pretty enough, that you are skinny enough, that you are fun enough. Start believing in all the good stuff, right? Whatever you feel like you're lacking, start feeling the opposite. When you become what you want to be, that's when you start actually seeing the results. I always say this. The universe gives you who you are, not what you want. Who are you? Right now, are you a solitary person? Well, you're going to get more solitude. If you go out and you spend time socializing and out with people, guess what you're going to attract? More friends, more people. Okay? So be who you want to be. That's how you make it come into fruition. Luck. A sudden change of luck is likely. Things are working in your favor. Nice. There you go. Well, you did get the wheel here, and now you got luck. So I feel like your person's right around the corner. You just got to do something a little different to meet them. Lion Gate. Ishtar's Lion's Gate. Number 44. Let's read the Lion's Gate message. Your heart has a heightened connection with the higher realms of consciousness and light. A blessing, empowerment, and positive omen shall enter your world. Doors will open for you. Abundance and prosperity are headed your way. Take care of your heart. Ask for spiritual guidance and it shall be granted. Something negative is going to transform into something very positive. Well, that's amazing and beautiful. So get ready. Get ready, because the change is coming. Say this. Say this with me. Abundance and prosperity are headed my way. I have abundance. I have prosperity. Now a blessing's coming. Okay, let's pull you some charms. Pull you some charms. Let's see what we got here. Okay, you have the zebra spirit. So what does the zebra spirit animal does? It helps you with change. It helps make that change a little bit smoother, a little bit easier on you. Change is coming, or change needs to happen. Don't worry. Your angels and guides are here. They're loving you. They're sending you their support. Be the star that you are. Shine brightly. All right? But have some fun. Bring some fun into your life. That is my bunny that plays tennis. That's a silly charm, right? So be silly. Be fun. Be amazing at this time. All right? Go find something that's going to make you laugh, make you giggle. Because you need it. Trust your intuition. You're highly intuitive at this time. So if you're feeling the urge to go do something special, go do it. Go do it. The universe will provide. Okay? You have some stability coming in, some security. We have 10 of Pentacles here, so that makes a lot of sense. And if for those of you who might be traveling soon, keep an open mind. You might meet somebody while you're traveling. You know, don't shut that down because of distance, because you never know how something can work itself out. All right, so keep an open mind if you're going to be traveling soon. All right, pile one, that is what I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Until next time, love and light. Hi, pile two. If you chose prosperity, then let's get some cards and we'll get your reading. Let's put this aside for now. We'll come back to that, I promise. Here we go. The Hierophant. The King, the Knight of Cups, sorry. The Eight of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. Strength. Okay, here we go. Don't be afraid. Don't be nervous. Don't be scared that you're never going to find who you want, what you want, the partner you want to be with. Don't think you're broken. You're not broken. It just hasn't been the right timing for you. You are. I am. We will find each other. I'm here for you. I am going to come in, take you by surprise, sweep you off your feet, and you're going to realize that you're not broken. I know that you've been through, trials and tribulations with relationships. I know that none of them have worked out the way that you had hoped. I know that you love with all your heart, and you're a giver, and you give 100%. and something is always missing. But I want you to know that you have learned from those relationships. You have learned that you deserve exactly what you want in life. You deserve someone who's going to match your energy, who's going to give the way that you give, who's going to love the way that you love. You are stronger than you think. You're stronger than you believe that you are. You will not be alone forever. I am going to come in. I'm going to love you and adore you and give you everything that you want. Love, commitment, family, support, abundance. I'm coming. Keep being strong. You will find me, and I will find you. Wow, this is really working differently today. All right, let's see what they said, because I've been like really, they're having me zone out for some reason. I am not really present when they're talking. It's strange, because I'm usually like, you kind of like just step aside. When you channel like a specific person, you kind of like just step aside and allow them to talk through you. But you're right there. You're just standing right next to them in a sense. You know, like you're right there. You hear everything. It's just not you speaking. They're speaking through you. But I'm like going into some kind of a trance today, which is a little bit different, but that's okay. I mean, it's not scary or anything. It's just different than what I'm used to. I'm channeling differently, that's all. So let me piece this together for you, because I wasn't really present for it. We have the Hierophant, which tells me you will get married. You are looking for commitment, and your person, this is your future spouse, so you will get married. So if you doubt that Eight of Swords there, if you have fear of never finding your person, fear of never getting married, let me put that to rest. You will get married. You will find your person. It looks like they're very romantic. It looks like they're going to come in with their heart on their sleeve. They're going to tell you how they feel. They're going to show you the love and the attention that you want. Okay? Luck is on your side, so this is a really good person. Tells me that you're going to be really happy with this person. They could be strong. They could be brave. They could be a Leo with the Strength card. But I think this is basically more talking for you about just have strength, find your courage to keep trying, keep looking for your person. Like, don't give up on love. Stay strong, because your person's out there. All right, so that's kind of what I got from it. Let's pull the rest of the cards here. We have Ace of Pentacles, which tells me that your person probably has money. Either that, or they're on their way to really becoming very successful in their career. Okay? And then you have Three of Pentacles, which tells me that you might work with this person, or you might find them through work. For instance, say you go to a doctor for, say you went to the dermatologist. The dermatologist is young and single. He's your type. You might meet, that might be your person. You meet them through their work. You know, you just might meet them somehow, some way, through making money. Or like you could work with them. You could go to the same office every day, you know. But if that is not the case, which I am feeling pretty strongly it is, that you're going to find them through work, it just could be that they are a team player, that they are going to work with you, that they are going to be a partner for you. So, we'll see what happens, I guess, or you'll see what happens, but let's see what else comes out here. Distinctive potential. Rely on your faith and the knowledge that nothing is impossible. Use your determination to hang in there until you realize your goal. So see, even the cards are telling you, don't give up. Don't give up. All right, don't give up on love here. Your person's coming. It's just, you got to kiss a lot of frogs before you find your prince. Which, it reminded me of a cartoon I just saw where there's a princess holding a frog. And the frog says to her, kiss me, I'm a prince. And the princess says, I'd rather have a talking frog. That's kind of me, my attitude. Which isn't a good one for finding a relationship, but that's funny. So anyway, that's kind of why I used that analogy there, because I just saw that cartoon and I liked it. So anyway, I wanted to share it. But anyway, you're going to find somebody, okay? And you will get married. So again, this is just a reassurance for you. Healthcare change. Interesting. Isn't it interesting that I used the doctor scenario, that your person's your doctor or something? Because I feel like your person could work in healthcare. I really do. I'm getting that kind of strongly. That your person could very well be that doctor. Or, a doctor. Or a nurse. Or, I don't know, an orderly. I don't know. Somebody. But, yeah. I kind of feel like your person could be in the healthcare. Oh, they're giving me confirmation. That was a nice one. Okay. So, I don't know. Maybe if you need to see a doctor, maybe you should go. If you need to see a physical therapist, maybe you should go. If you need to see a psychologist, or go. You just never know. You just never know who you're going to meet. And maybe you meet somebody in the doctor's office. It doesn't necessarily have to be the doctor. I don't know, but I kind of like that. Compassion for others. Oh, so this does tell me that your person very likely is in the healthcare field because they have compassion for others. They want to help others, right? That's why people get into those industries, because they like to help people. They like to heal people. They're uplifters in this world, right? So, there are some shady doctors who just want to keep you sick to keep making money, but for the most part, people get into the healthcare field because they want to help, they want to heal. It makes them feel good. Anyway, I'm getting a good feeling from your person. I think that they have a big, huge heart. They're the Knight of Cups. They're very romantic. Follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. Know what is best for you. All right, so what advice do you give your girlfriends or your guy friends when they are having trouble finding their person? What would you tell them? Follow your own good advice. Obviously, you give good advice. Otherwise, that card wouldn't have came out. So, take your own advice. A time to give rather than to take. Interesting. So somebody might need some help. Maybe you're in the healthcare field and you're going to meet a patient. Time to give. You're giving of your services. You're giving of your compassion. I don't know, but it's a time to give. So just keep that in mind. Reinvent yourself. A transformation is taking place. Enjoy a new lease on life. Reinvent yourself. Why do you have to reinvent yourself? Transformation is taking place. Maybe you're just naturally going through some kind of a transformation right now. Some kind of a change. Embrace the change, okay? Don't fight it. Everything changes for a reason, right? Everything changes. It's just energy, and energy flows. Everything is energy. So, yeah, I wouldn't fight it. I would go with it and allow this transformation to take place. It's obviously making you better in some way. right? You could be leveling up. So, like I said, embrace it. Okay. We have Sacred Scar, number 11. All right, so I want to put this over here so I have room for charms. Number 11. Sacred Scar. What do you want to say? Your inner and outer scars are marks of your soul's courage. They are signs of strength and survival, of your willingness to be alive. The sacred scar speaks of that which once caused pain, being transformed into higher knowledge and inner power. Trauma shall be transformed through spiritual initiation, leading you from woundedness to wisdom. You have nothing to be ashamed of. You can entrust your healing process in the hidden higher purpose behind things happening as they do. You are strong and you shall flourish on all levels. So this is saying, even if you've been hurt, it happens for a reason, right? But, having the courage to go on and to try again are signs of strength and survival, right? And your willingness to be alive. That is such an important statement right there, because Earth is a school. We know this when we come here, and we know that it's the most difficult planet to live on, right? It's the most difficult school. And we sign up for it anyway, because we want to learn, we want to grow. Life is tough here. It really is. It's not smooth sailing. It's very rarely is life just great. There's always conflict. There's always comparison, right? We always have what we don't want versus what we do want. We always get those examples. So, in order to really know what you do want, you have to experience the pain, the bad, what we don't want. So we know that we don't go in that direction. We don't want any more of that. We change for the better, right? So everything that you've been through, all the hurt, all the failed relationships, doesn't mean that you're broken. It just means you're scarred. And that's okay. We all have scars. The scars heal. Scars heal. And sometimes they leave a mark. But you know what? That just shows that you've lived, that you had the courage to continue, that you had the courage to keep going. So embrace those scars, embrace those wrinkles, embrace all the flaws that you see as unbeautiful, because really, in reality, they're amazing. They're something to cherish. All right? So let me pull you some charms. All right, so we have explore. So keep exploring your options. Don't give up. Keep trying, okay? You're going in the right direction. Whether it feels like that or not, you are. Oh, you got the stallion. That tells me you have horsepower. You have the strength. You have the energy to just reach your goals and to make your dreams come true. You do have the keys here. The keys to success, but you see, that's a key ring with a bunch of keys on it. So there are several options, there's several doors, and you might have to try every single key till you find the right one. But you'll eventually get it, because the key is in your hand. You have it. You have it. You just have to figure out which one it is. All right? So don't worry, your person's there for you. And Cupid's here, so he might be closer, or she might be closer than you think. Luck is on your side with the horseshoe. Oh, here's your apple, your teacher's apple. It means you're learning. You're learning, you're growing. You have the month of May here, which kind of feels like a birthday. Is that when you were born? Is that your birthday, or is that your person's birthday? I don't know. It could be an event coming up in May where you might be meeting someone, but I kind of feel like it's a birthday for some reason. Clover, luck is on your side. Make sure you're sweeping out the old, not holding on to things you don't need to hold on to. you know, making room for new. We have baby steps. You know, sometimes we got to crawl before we walk. It's okay to take baby steps, right? Don't be the head child. Don't crawl up into the ball and hide when you're scared. Face your fears head on. Keep going. Reinvent yourself. You know, you're going through something, and it's going to pay off for you. Your hard work will pay off with a wheelbarrow. All right, and something might be coming full circle. So I don't know what that means, but whatever it means to you, it might be coming full circle for you. Now, the last charm we do have is March. And so I want to say with the clover here, the green clover especially, that something around St. Patty's Day could happen for you. That's not too far off. So you might be meeting your person around St. Patty's Day. All right, so if you get invited to a St. Patrick's Day party, go for it. Go have fun. Enjoy yourself. You never know who you might bump into. All right, that's what I have for you, Pile 2. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose Power, then this one's going to be your reading, which is the Strength card. I'm putting this down here for now. I'm going to get some tarot, then I'll call on your person, okay? So here we go. We have 9 of Cups, 6 of Swords, Ace of Cups, Temperance, the Fool. All right, give me 1 minute. Sorry, I wanted to run to the restroom before I called in your person. So I put you on pause for a second. But here we go. Let's call them in. You need to let go. As soon as you let go and you move on from the one that you think is your person, that's when I come in. I'm not who you want me to be. I'm somebody that you're not thinking of. I'm somebody new to you in this lifetime. We've worked together before in other lifetimes, but in this lifetime, I'm a new person for you. So you have to move away from the one that has captured your heart. It's not reciprocated. You know this. You already know this. This is not news to you. It's not a surprise. You already feel this. You're just still hanging on. You have a little shred of hope, and you need to be done. You already know this. You need to put this aside. I am going to be everything that you want me to be. I am going to be the love of your life. I am your wish come true. I am someone you're not even imagining. I'm more, so much more that you would ever hope for. The love that we share, the love that we will share, is going to be unlike anything you have ever dreamed of. It's going to be everything that you've always wanted. A true partner, someone who understands you, someone who's going to care for you and be there for you, someone you can lean on, someone you could just count on, someone who's dependable and reliable. I'm going to love you with all of my heart, but you need to make the change. You need to move away from the one that has captured you. It's time for a new beginning. You need to take the leap of faith. Let go, move on. I will come in. All right, Pile 3. What's going on here? 6 of Swords, Temperance. Temperance is get ready for change. So it looks like you're moving on, getting ready to take a leap of faith with somebody new. And it looks like it's a new love with the Ace of Cups. Nine of Cups tells me it's a wish fulfillment. So it's going to be everything you want it to be. It's going to be someone who makes you feel the way you want to feel. Someone who's going to love the way that you want to be loved. So that's really good. So at Six of Swords, we're moving away from being single into a relationship. Okay, that looks amazing. Get ready for the change. Temperance, you be patient, but get ready for the change because it's coming. I love it. Absolutely love it. And I think you're ready for it. All right. So strength. Again, this is the strength card. So it's about having courage, being brave, taking a leap of faith with somebody new. All right. Or at least starting the journey to find somebody new. Sometimes we get comfortable where we are, and it's hard to meet people in this time. So, just find your strength, find your courage, be brave. We have moving on. Six of Swords again. Moving on. What are you moving on from? Oh, they're saying an old person. Okay, so who are you hanging on to? Did they tell you this in the channel? Today I'm channeling completely different than I normally channel. All three piles I kind of zoned out for the channeling. Usually I'm present. Like, I'm here and I can hear everything that the channel is speaking through me, right? Like, it's like I'm standing right next to another person when I normally channel. Today I'm there, but I'm kind of zoned out. I'm kind of not hearing what the channel is saying. So they're like, we already went through this. So you guys already know what this moving on is. You got to move on from somebody. You got to let somebody go. That's what they're saying. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I wasn't present. I wasn't present. I'm channeling different, and I don't know if this is the way it's going to be from now on, or if it's just today. I don't know if they're trying to teach me something different. If they're getting me ready for channeling more, I don't know, but it's not scary or anything. It's just different. So I apologize. I apologize. I'm not reading like I normally read, but we all evolve. We all change. So, get ready for the change, right? Moving on. So I think it's time for you to let go of somebody. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to come out of the darkness and go towards the light. Go towards your happiness. Somebody new is here for you. You got Ace of Cups. That's new love. New, not old love. New love. Okay? Every step counts. There is an advantage in taking things slowly. Breathe deeply and fully as you consider your options. Okay. So this is saying you don't have to rush into anything new, but it's saying you do have to let go of past. All right? We want you moving forward. We want you going towards your happiness, taking a leap of faith. Again, you can go slow. You don't have to rush into a new relationship or rush into anything. Consider your options, because obviously there's going to be more than one, which is a good thing. But your person's there. Your person's out there. You can find them. They're in your energy. They're saying we're here for you to come together with. It has to be, serendipitous in a way that we meet each other. Leaving the old behind, leaving the past. That's must be a very reoccurring theme here. I mean, it is a reoccurring theme, so it must have a really strong meaning for you. Who are you hanging on to? You need to leave it behind. Or what are you hanging on to? It could be a situation where you're hanging on to past failures, right? And you don't want to fail again. There's no such thing as failures. You know my stance on that. They're only lessons. They're there for us to learn and grow from. So they're important. They're just as important as our successes. That's my opinion. But, you could feel differently if you're going through it. I understand that. But you got to leave it. Leave the past in the past. Leave it. We're done. It's over. You can't change it. It already happened. Live in the moment. What can you do today to make you happy? What can you do today to attract your person to you? Think about that. Live in the moment. Sacrifice. What can you let go of? Here we go. This is all the same message. They're not changing it. It must be very important for you to let go. Let go. Release what no longer is serving you. It's not meant for you. Let's release it. Okay, I know it's hard to do sometimes, especially when we really want something or someone. They're not coming back. They're not meant for you. You got somebody new here. Believe. Believe. It's a strange encounters too, but believe that your person's out there. Believe you're going to find them. Believe that there's somebody better for you, somebody more in alignment with you, somebody who's going to make you happy, who's going to make you feel loved and cherished and valued, right? That's what you want. You want to feel valued. Everybody wants to feel like they mean something to someone. It's time to release negativity. But again, it's a release. It's a let go. It's a move on. Another card. Release it. Release any negative feelings, but also release the situation you need to let go of. It's really important. Because they're not telling me anything else. It's the same thing over and over again. And now you got wisdom, which is probably the same thing. To focus on the past is to lose the future. Heed advice from an older person, which will allow you to move on. That's me, probably, because I'm old. I don't feel old, but I am old. Heed advice from an older person, which will allow you to move on. Heed my advice. It's not worth pining after something that's not meant for you, because it'll never work out the way you want it to. You want to be happy. That's the goal here, is to be happy. Move on, find your happiness. Deer of Delta, number 26. All right, let's see what that has to say. If it's move on, I'm going to just laugh. Oh, 26. Without any force, you can overcome even extreme negativities. Your real nature is gentle, which is powerful in its own unique way. You do not need to become something you are not. You can confidently and effectively invoke spiritual protection from light. You can never be dominated or bullied at a spiritual level, because the real you is always empowered and protected by the light. You can overcome something. You can overcome your negativities or anybody else's negative. So just know you are protected, you are loved, and you are being guided to move on. Please follow that advice. Okay? Let go. Let's find you some charms. Oh boy, here we go. What do we got? We've got, I dropped one. Let's see it. Oh, it must not be important. You're protected. Don't be scared. Okay? They have a safety net. If you fall, they'll catch you. Alright? But you're going to be smitten with somebody new. Right? And that's going to turn into love. Big love. Because they're more in alignment with you. They're more vibrating at your frequency. It's what you need, right? So that's my death lily. I call it the death lily. It's the Easter lily. I don't know what other name there is for it, but for me that's a funeral flower. I don't know why, or maybe I relate it to Jesus, because it's an Easter lily. You find them at Easter time. Jesus rose from the dead. He was dead. So I don't know. I related to death for some reason. So something needs to die. You need to let it go. It needs to be over with. Right? You're getting clarity now. I think you already have it. I think you kind of already knew you needed to let it go. But now that you've got validation here, you've got confirmation, it's time. And then things are going to heat up, that you'll need to fan yourself off. There's somebody coming in that's going to make you hot. All right? That's great. That's awesome. Just find your courage. Be brave. You know, you've got the rhinoceros and the tiger. You know, get that eye of the tiger in there. Be ferocious with moving on and letting go. All right? That is what I have for you, Pile 3. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment. All of those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Until next time, love and light.